Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, you are welcome. Do well to subscribe, and if you're an old subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in again. And today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to make a cookies and cream cake. So don't go anywhere, stick along. Come, let's do this together. So the first thing, I'm going to list out all the ingredients we need for this. We need all-purpose flour, grounded sugar, margarine or butter, eggs. But the eggs, what we are going to use is the egg white, then Oreos, vanilla flavor, and all of that. So the first thing I want to start doing here is to separate the egg yolk from the egg white. That is basically what I'm trying to do here. Just take your time, don't rush it. So this is what I will do, and I'm going to separate all the eggs from each other. And this cake is one of the yummiest cake. Like, they are one of my favorite flavors when it comes to cakes. So the first thing I'm going to start doing is by creaming the margarine and sugar. Just the same method you do your vanilla cake. So I'm going to cream this for as long as, let's say, 25 minutes to 30 minutes until it becomes pale and fluffy. So I'm checking to see if it's pale and fluffy. As you are creaming, you are scraping the sides, both sides of your mixing bowl, and you can do this on a high speed for as long as 30 minutes or 25 minutes to 20 minutes. It should not be less than this minute. Please just be patient, take your time, don't rush the process. You will get there. So I continued creaming. Okay, by just looking at it from the screen, you can tell that it's becoming pale and fluffy. What I mean by pale is that it's becoming lighter in color. You know, margarine and butter, they're always yellowish in color, but when you cream it very well, it turns pale. That is, it becomes lighter in color. So the next thing that goes in is the egg white. At this stage, you are going to reduce the speed of your mixer, whether hand mixer or standing mixer that you are using. You go on a lower speed. Then what I'm holding there is the baking powder. Add it to the flour, then turn it together, mix everything together. So the next thing, I'm going to alternate the milk and the flour. So I'll just use my spatula to fold in together. It's best whenever you are making any cake, when you start adding the dry ingredients, that is the flour mostly, it's best you fold in. You don't overmix it at this stage, because when you overmix it, your cakes will turn out looking dense or becoming hard, and you don't want that to happen. You want a good result. You want to get a fluffy, light textured cake. So that is what we are aiming at. Do you see how creamy it's looking already? When you try out this recipe, you're going to come here and thank me. Then the last thing is the vanilla flavor. That is what I'm adding. So here are 2 packs of Oreo. For this recipe, these 2 packs of Oreo is exactly what So I poured it into a Ziploc bag and crushed them into smaller chunks. So pour it and turn it together. Turn. So I left this little one. I'm going to add it at the top as a toppings. That is what I'm going to do. These are size 7 pans. 2 of them I've greased it and line it. Use it using a baking paper, parchment paper, or a very clean paper that you have. So I'm adding a little more of the Oreo at the top. You can see how beautiful it's looking. Then after that, you tap to remove any air bubbles in your cake batter. So I tap like 3 times. Then the next thing, I'm going to pop it into the oven. But one interesting thing about this video is that I'm actually showing you guys how you can bake your cake without oven. What I have here is a pot and I added salt to it. Use that rack on top and I baked it for 35 minutes and it was good to go. So here is the outcome of the cake, looking fluffy, soft,